Man, I'm still regretting not getting this guy's just little nugget of wisdom that could have increased my business tenfold. It sucks. So one of my biggest, I don't want to say pet peeves, but things that just make me laugh in the world of customer service and in the world of trading is this whole sense of entitlement and really, the whole, hey, don't pee on my leg, but then try to tell me it's raining. I'm not stupid. And along with that, I'm very loyal to people that pay. I do sell courses, and if somebody buys a course from me, then I'm very loyal to that person, despite some of the games that people try to play with me, as we'll see here. And so hopefully this should be pretty entertaining. But this person and their sense of entitlement, their sense of denial, is a personality characteristic that's not what you want at all when it comes to trading. In trading, you should know that you are entitled to nothing. You are entitled to actually win or lose, and that's it. And it's up to you to understand that and then take that principle and be wise with it. Now, if you're either going to win or lose and that's it, and you're just going to go out there and gamble, randomness is going to get you 50-50 at best, and that's just not going to take you anywhere. You want to see obvious growth, right? But some sort of entitlement or denial about certain things, those are little personality attributes that can creep into your trading, will creep into your trading, and it's just going to be a big pain within the long, grand scheme of things. If you watched past ClayTrader mail videos, then you've seen little bits of this. But I want to show an exact example of one of these situations where, they're very entitled. They want to deny certain things, but essentially it's just, they're peeing on my leg and then trying to tell me that it's raining, and just don't do that. So let's go through this. This is a message I got on Facebook. So to set up a little context here, this person is asking me question after question. So my most recent message that you can see is this. That's one of the things among many others that are shown here. And then I link them to the training courses. So this person's reply, so you're pretty much saying, F you, pay me. I'll ask somebody else, thanks. I was sitting on the fence about joining your inner circle, which is our chat room, and taking a few courses, but that answer decided my choice. So you can see right here, this person is not too happy that I said, look, just that your answers are here. But the problem with the here is you need to pay for them because they're in courses. So this person has a few choice words for me, and fine, the attitude of a child, the attitude of self-entitlement. Fine, I'll take my ball and I'm going to go home. I'll ask somebody else. AK, I'm going to go try to freeload off somebody else. But anyways, that's what's going on here. And then, I like the little carrot. Hey, I was going to invest. I was going to buy your courses. I was going to join your group, but all you got to do is tell me. Let's just go on to the next message. So I reply to this person. What would you say if you paid me for information and then heard I was giving it away for free to others? I'd imagine you'd feel ripped off, and you would be completely justified in that feeling. It's nothing personal. It's about being fair and respecting those people who have paid. If that makes me a jerk, then so be it. I think that message is pretty self-explanatory. I'm loyal to the people that have paid. If you've paid, I'm not giving away anything for free. Again, if you've watched past videos, you know that freeloaders are one of my biggest pet peeves because it all circles back to this video, this sense of entitlement, this sense of just give it to me. And if you're not, well then, I was gonna do this and this and this, but you gotta first do this for me. No, I don't know. I got plenty of other stuff that I've done for free. Check out the YouTube channel, check out the blog. There's all sorts of free stuff there. So I don't need any of this, well, you need to help me out a little bit more. You need to do, no, there's tons of other customers that have gladly paid and they don't need all these other little things. So again, going back to the concept of don't pee in my leg and tell me it's raining. I was going to invest in your course. No, you weren't. You're just trying to, throw one little more thing at me to see if you can prod me to give you more free information. But then I asked them a question, right? I asked, hey, let's just pretend that you were a paying member and then you heard that I was giving it away for free to other people. You'd feel ripped off. How would you feel? I asked them a question. Let's see if they answer that question. I actually have a great partnership business idea for you. Probably would have increased your business/profit tenfold. But as you said, it wouldn't be fair to just give it away. Cheers. I mean, come on, dude. Like, okay. First, they didn't answer the question, right? Because, well, that's kind of a crappy question for them to answer, because anybody being honest would be like, yeah, that's true. I would be pretty irritated if I paid you for something and then I heard that you're giving it away to other people for free. And then I guess this is one last ditch effort to try to get me to, I guess they're trying to provide a point that they have something, but they don't want to give it away. I don't know. The last part is hilarious, though, that they have, but I am disappointed. I mean, I could be sitting here with a tenfold increase in profit had I just given this guy some information. So, I mean, this guy can't even put together sentences, but he has some sort of like great, never mind. So just don't have that attitude of self-entitlement where somebody questions it and brings you a logical, point about, well, how would you feel? Then you totally go into denial and just don't even acknowledge it and go off on some tangent where, I mean, well, I have some great idea for you, but it's not good. Now, this is definitely on the drastic side of things, as most cases are in the ClayTrader mail segments, just because I'm trying to get some laughter out of some people, just to show some of the instances that are out there. But in all seriousness, don't be self-entitled. The market owes you nothing. All the market owes you is either a win or a loss. That's it. What you do with that is up to you. And don't be in denial about things. If you're in denial, that can cause you to think that, well, it's not my fault that I took a loss. I'm right, so I'm going to hold my position. I'm going to hold my position. I'm not wrong. Denial is not something that you want. And this person has both of them, as they're trying to just freeload at the end of the day. So, couple things. That was the first point. Just talked about those two personality traits. Second, I'm not going to give anything away for free. So if you're watching this saying, yeah, I think I can dangle some carrots in front of this guy. He says that he's loyal to his I trust, you can try, but I'm really going to come across as a jerk to you, and you may have some choice words for me. So I'm willing to answer questions. I've answered a whole ton of questions. Like I said, check out my blog, check out the YouTube channel. There's all sorts of free stuff there. But certain stuff people have paid for, and I'm not going to go behind their back. So if that makes me a jerk, that's fine. But hopefully maybe I can save a little bit of my time, because if you're thinking of doing that, you're now clicking off the video saying, well, this guy is a cocky jerk. He's not worth my time. I can't freeload off him. So see you later. Well, yeah, peace out. Better luck next time. Now for the winner of our contest, congratulations to Paul Elmore. You have won this week's Amazon gift card giveaway. So contact me through YouTube. That's the important part. Got to be through YouTube. You can just do it on the back side of the channel. Send me a private message. We'll get your information and then send you the gift card. If you want to get involved in this week's contest and enter, 3 things you have to do. First, subscribe to the channel. Second, click that like button. And then third, just leave a comment and answer a question. That way it's a little easier to leave a comment. Do you have any instances where you've kind of stumbled across, this case from the mail video where somebody's kind of peeing on your leg but trying to tell you it's raining, freeloading? So any sort of experiences, maybe that'll make leaving the comment a little bit easier. So let me know about that, because I think these stories are always pretty funny. And like last week, I was commenting, well, I don't know if the contest is losing interest or losing steam. So I want to get at least 20 comments. So if we have 20 or more entries into the contest, then we'll keep doing it. But I mean, I'll be honest, if it drops below 20, I don't feel like spending $20, because clearly the contest isn't that important and that exciting to people. But if we can stay, this week up above 20 comments, which would mean, 20 entries, then we'll keep going with it. So congratulations to Paul. Again, contact me through YouTube. And for everybody else, thank you for watching. We'll see you back next week.